A group of high school students started a project to research a string of unsolved murders.
There is no profile of this killer except for the ones the students created.
What if this guy's still alive? Like, what if he comes after us?
Once you start getting a few tips or a few leads or a few identifications, then the cold case isn't so cold anymore.
This is Murder 101. Listen to Murder 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's Kate
and Oliver
Hudson,
host of the new podcast, Sibling Revelry. That's right.
We started this show because, you know what? No one talks about siblings and that dynamic.
The siblings, they know each other better than anybody.
Yes.
You know.
Listen to Sibling Revelry on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back. The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.
What is the most scandalous thing you've ever seen happen on the job? Call us up, 888-343-1061. Text it in 41061. I asked the question because somebody posted that question online, and of course, they got a ton of answers, and the answers are hilarious. So we'll go over that list, and also call us with yours, 888-343-1061, 888-343-1061. What is the most scandalous thing you've ever seen happen on the job? Here are some of the top responses. A doctor and nurse were secretly having an affair, and nobody knew until he got mauled by a bear after a rafting trip.
What?
And the nurse was on the rafting trip with him and saved his life. What a way for people to find out, though.
Yeah.
She's good at her job.
Everything was fine if it wouldn't have been for that stupid bear.
Oh, my goodness.
Another,
yeah, that's fucking insane.
It's crazy. Another response to what's the most scandalous thing you've ever seen happen on the job. A woman brought her daughter to work. Then a day later, a coworker said, "You can't bring your daughter to work here anymore. I'm not allowed to be around children." Oh. And the whole office, crickets. The whole office, what?
Does that person still have a job?
What?
Wow.
There's so many layers to that.
I know, right? Call us up, 888-343-1061. Text in 41061.
Oh my goodness.
What's the most scandalous thing you've seen happen at work? Hey, Cassie?
Hi.
Hey, what's the most scandalous thing you've seen happen at your job?
Okay, so I fell asleep at my office where I work. I was working really late, and I was just trying to power through, but I just kind of knocked out. And I guess it was so quiet for a while, but I woke up and it was midnight, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay, let me get out of here. But then I hear music, and I see my boss, the owner of the company. He's playing like loud music at this point, and he's got the coffee grounds from the Dave's coffee machine. Like he's in his underwear, he's rubbing them on his body.
What?
Like, he's singing along to that song. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
I like that song.
Let me get this straight.
Wait,
so you were working late, you woke up to grab your stuff and go, and then you just heard loud music, and you looked and saw your boss was rubbing the office coffee grounds on his body and singing, "All I do is win, 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 no matter what."
Yep. I was like, I thought I was dreaming, and I wanted to laugh, and at the same time, I just was like, I got to go before he sees me. I don't ever want to.
Business must be doing good.
Yeah, is he successful? Does he win?
I mean, yeah, so I guess it's a ritual.
That's his nightly ritual.
Maybe he's tightening his skin, because if you rub coffee grounds on your body, it tightens your skin, helps with circulation, and reduces the appearance of cellulite.
Oh.
So there's actually a win to rubbing that on your body. Normally in the shower, but, you know, whatever.
You also discovered your boss is on TikTok.
Thanks, Cassie. Call us up, 888-343-1061. Text in 41061. Imagine seeing that. Imagine walking around the corner being like, is that Jim?
Like the
Are those coffee grounds? And okay, I'm going to leave. Nina, what's the most scandalous thing you've seen happen at work?
It was pretty wild. There's a trend here. I think bosses really got to get it together.
Yeah.
But it was a holiday party, and I walked into the bathroom, and I saw 2 pairs of feet underneath of a bathroom stall, and it was like rattling a little bit. And I thought it was just like some of my coworkers like just messing around or whatever. And so I was like, whatever, like playing with them and like sticking stuff underneath. So then I leave the restroom, and I'm not that far from the door, and I look up, and it's my boss with one of the salespeople.
Oh.
What? He was going through a divorce, so that made it a little bit sketchier because he wasn't really divorced yet, but it was weird. I was just like, Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, happy Christmas. I'll leave now. Okay, bye.
There was that, and then every time I saw Jubal naked, but that's a different story.
We're asking the question, what is the most scandalous thing you've ever seen happen at work? Call us up, 888-343-1061. Somebody asked this question on the internet, and the answers are hilarious. Another person said, a manager at a landscaping company was sleeping with the owner's wife.
Oh, yeah, man, bosses and owners are really getting it here.
Right?
Huh?
Why?
And he was talking dirty to her with his speakerphone on, but his two-way radio was keyed, so everybody at the company heard him talking dirty to the owner's wife. That's so awkward.
Wow, no. Mm-mm.
Producer Brad, what's the most scandalous thing you've ever seen at work?
This is not, it's based kind of on the same type of scandal, but what happened was someone was removed from their job for doing similar things to what we're talking about, right?
Okay.
And I wasn't there at the company at the time. The scandalous thing was a new boss came, rehired that person, and that person was just walking through the hallways, and it was just whispers for months. Just like, they hired that guy back, but he did bad things. And then it was just like all the time. And it was like, honestly, it was the talk of the office for almost a year.
That was definitely before me too, right?
Yeah. It wasn't even here. It wasn't here.
No, but I just mean like way back. If you get hired back after doing bad things, definitely before me too.
Right.
We're asking the question, what's the most scandalous thing you've seen happen on the job? Because somebody asked that question on the internet, and the internet, of course, had a ton of answers. Here's one. Somebody's boss allegedly mixed her own pee into the water cooler.
What?
Why
and
would
let the
you do
employees drink it.
That's
Why?
disgusting.
That's something Jubal would do.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
No.
it's that evil.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I might try to drink my own because I saw something on TikTok that said it has health benefits, but I would not have other people drink it unless they wanted to. If somebody asked me, sure, that'd be interesting.
Okay.
And then you'd have to figure out how to price it. It'd be a whole thing. But I don't think Jubal would do that. I think it sounds like this boss was tired of their 9 to 5.
Yes, because they did get fired. It says.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, crap. That sucks.
That's so gross.
You can't collect unemployment if you quit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
I used to work at restaurants. You know, most of my working life has been in the service industry before this. And one night I was doing my side work, cleaning up, and I was the last person in there. There was the manager and me, I thought. And then I came around the corner in the kitchen, and on the kitchen counter was the manager and one of the servers.
Oh.
And they were not doing kitchen things in there.
They just got on the counter?
On the counter, yeah, where they prep the food.
I'm never eating out again.
Do you notice that it's never anybody normal hooking up with a normal person? It's whatever, like regular employee with manager every single time.
Right.
It really is, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if you're trying to sleep your way to the top in the restaurant industry.
And also, there's no point in being a boss if you don't, you know.
Yeah.
What? No, I was kidding.
But I don't think they ever cleaned that food prep area. So you're right, Producer Brad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You may never want to eat out again.
Done going to restaurants.
At least you know what's going on in your own counters at home. Your phone break happens every single hour on the 20s. Your next one is coming up right after this, and then right after that, it's What's Trending with Nina.
You know what's weird about your quizzes, Katie, is that all the work is right and just the answers are wrong. I know that having a boyfriend may seem like the most important thing in the world right now, but you don't have to dumb yourself down to get guys to like you.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on our own Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia to see who gets to wear the coveted fake diamond necklace of trivia for the day. It's worth at least $30, and it is gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Also, your chance at Nicki Minaj tickets, and let's meet today's contestant for You versus Victoria, Jen. What's up, Jen?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good on this very cold morning.
It is chilly out there, Jen.
Slightly.
Maybe a victory will get you all warm inside.
That sounds amazing. Let's do this.
Are you ready to take on Victoria?
I am.
All right, Victoria, exit the studio, please.
Oh, yeah.
I like how Victoria forgets sometimes that she's asleep. Actually, every time.
Hangs out on her phone.
All right, Victoria is leaving the studio. Jen, here we go. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Victoria, or Victoria has to beat you outright to win, okay?
Okay.
Sounds confident, Jen.
Yeah.
I'm super nervous.
Okay, you're super nervous.
I
When you're
wanna get
nervous,
right.
you sound very bored. Okay, I guess we'll do this.
Let's do this. No, woo, let's do this.
Now you sound sarcastic. Yeah, sweet, woo, whatever. It's fine. You just sound the way you sound when you're nervous. But here we go. Jen, your time starts now.
Who's the lead singer of the band Panic at the Disco?
Pass.
Who is the author of the book The Giving Tree?
Pass.
Where was the capital of the United States first located?
I'm going to say still Washington, D.C.
Who hosted the 2024 Golden Globes?
Oh, my gosh. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Jubal?
No. I don't know if I'd want that job, honestly,
Yeah.
man. You can't make any jokes at those things because as soon as any good jokes, I should say,
Right.
everybody who hosts it always gets ripped after. They were so mean to Taylor Swift. Did you see the mean-spirited thing they said to Taylor Swift?
What did I walk into?
You'll find out soon.
You'll find out in
What are
just
you
a
talking
second. I'm talking about show some class and not be mean to Taylor Swift.
Yes, exactly. But why are you talking in that voice?
All right, here we go.
All right. Jen, what's something that you would like the world to know about you?
That I am a female in a male-dominant industry, and I manage and service right for an auto mechanic shop.
Oh, nice.
Pop off.
There you go. Yeah,
That's cool.
great. That's awesome. Okay, Victoria. How you feeling?
Good. Sorry, I had to make it through.
30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Jen outright to win.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, go.
What?
Who's the lead singer of the band Panic at the Disco?
A guy.
Who is the author of the book The Giving Tree?
Author Nicholas something.
Where was the capital of the United States first located?
New York?
Who hosted the 2024 Golden Globes?
Oh my gosh. What's his name?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh my gosh. I don't know it. No. I don't know. Pass. Dang it.
Who wrote the novel The Adventures of Tom Sawyer?
No, really? That's the last question you end on?
Oh, don't get mad at me. I didn't write these.
So
That's what you're going to end with? All right.
So hard.
Thank you. They were. What?
Let's send it on over to the scoreboard and see how you guys did with our scoreboard producer, Brad.
All right. Sarcastically bored Jen got 0 correct.
Oh.
And Victoria stumbled her way into 1 correct.
What? Which one?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations, Victoria.
Good job, Victoria.
You
Good
did it.
job.
Oh, thanks, Jen. You're so sweet.
You get to wear the coveted fake diamond necklace of trivia for the day.
Oh, where is it?
Right over there.
Where?
You don't see it?
It's in the corner. Over there. Go look for it. But Jen, you get Nicki Minaj tickets just for playing.
Woo!
So congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know what-
Thank you so much.
I'm sorry that you don't get the coveted fake diamond necklace of trivia and you get Nicki Minaj tickets instead, but congratulations.
If I find it, I can ship it to you, but...
Victoria had this. Good job, girl. Those were hard.
Oh, thanks. I don't know which one I got right, though.
Let's go over the answers with Nina.
Brendan Urie is the lead singer of Panic at the Disco. Shel Silverstein wrote the book The Giving Tree. New York City was the capital of the United States.
Yeah, it was.
Joe Coy is the name of the comedian that hosted the Golden Globes.
I knew that.
And then Mark Twain wrote the novel The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
His name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
They do sound familiar. Yeah.
He's got a big following on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Thanks, Jen. No, I'm not. Completely serious. That Mark Twain account is fire.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Look it up.
He's always traveling with his
Going to.
six-pack out. Doing cool things.
Okay, it's
A little raft.
Yep.
not like Zac Efron or something. What?
Hey, You know what else happens this same time every weekday morning? We play you versus Victoria this same time every weekday morning, but also you can win a trip to the Caribbean. It's time for your shot at the Jubal Show's trip to the Caribbean, a 4-day, 3-night vacation for two to any Sandals resort with locations in Curacao, Jamaica, and the Bahamas, including round-trip airfare. All you have to do is go to thejubalshow.com/sandals, like you put on your feetsies. Thejubalshow.com/sandals and enter the keyword away. AWAY, away. Go enter that right now and you could be on your way to the Caribbean. Wayne State University in Michigan is a school. It's a Jubal Show. I don't know if it's a good one or not, but they just released a list of words that are about to be extinct forever unless we start using them. So they're trying to save all of these words from going extinct by asking people to start using them in their regular vocabulary.
So this is like a public service we're doing.
Yes.
Are they the only ones that know of these words?
I think they're the only ones that cared to put the list together.
Oh.
They're ready to rock.
These are the words that they'd like you to revive. Also, remember, I'm performing at Laughs Comedy Club this weekend. You can get tickets at laughscomedyclub.com. Will I use some of these words? I have no idea.
I hope so.
Probably, because the list is pretty funny. Kurglaff. Curglaff.
What does it mean?
Yeah, what?
A shock felt when you first plunge into cold water. As in, he dove into the pool without thinking, and the Kurglaff caused him to shriek when he came up for air.
I could see using it when you jump into cold water, but more like instead of a profanity. You know,
it sounds more like that. Definitely. You know? This is a list of words that Wayne State University in Michigan has published, asking people to use them in their vocabulary so that they don't become extinct. I'm trying to picture saying that.
What? That was the word?
That Kurglaff.
Yeah. I've pictured it 100 times already, and I can tell it's every time I get in the shower. And my question then is, do you have to say it around other people for it to not go extinct? Because I often get the temperature wrong in the shower, and when I jump in, I could imagine myself going, Kurglaff!
What? Well, I can imagine you doing that too, but that's because you want to speak a language that nobody else speaks. So you can be like, I'm Brad, and I know words that you don't know.
I'm very interested in this segment, Nina.
And there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
So if you're one of those people, you need to start doing your part and using these words so that they cannot go extinct. Words like kafiklatch.
Okay. Are these words you made up?
Sounds like it.
Kalatsh. Kafiklatch.
Does it even say when these were used?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But they're very old words and they're about to be extinct. An informal social gathering where coffee is served. As in, after the kids got on the bus, the parents headed to the porch for their morning kafiklatch.
What?
I love this one.
That should totally go extinct. Are you kidding? It's just easier to say, let's have coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to come over for a kafiklatch? Excuse you.
Wait, that's funny. Someone should use that like in their Tinder bio.
I like a good kafiklatch.
Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, you'd get all sorts of weird people wanting to match with you.
Heck yeah.
So funny.
This would be to use all of these words in your Tinder bio. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
Do you want to get together and maybe have a kafiklatch this weekend? No, I don't like leather and chains.
Whoa! That's not what it means.
It does say latch in it.
We're going over a list of words that are about to be extinct forever if we don't start saying them. It was published by Wayne State University in Michigan, and they're asking people to use these in your everyday language so that they don't go away. Pocky. Pawky. Pocky.
WK.
Sounds like an insult, but I'm open to
You're being a little pocky today, bro.
That actually works the way you said it, Nina. I think
Wow.
having a mocking or cynical sense of humor, as in he had a pocky wit that undercut his superiors.
Oh, that's
self-importance.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Putting it in my signature on my email.
You can kind of tell sometimes how words sound what they are.
Yeah.
Pocky definitely sounds like that. That would be. You're feeling a bit pocky today, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I feel like that's like really, instead of like a bro, like there's different kinds of dudes, right? So there's like your bro dudes, your preppy dudes, and then you got your pocky dudes. You know? The know-it-all pockies.
We're going over a list of words that are about to be extinct forever, and Wayne State University in Michigan is asking people to use these words, begging them to use these words so that they don't go extinct. Words like petrichor.
Ooh.
Petrichor. Petrichor.
Sounds like petrified.
It's a pleasant smell that frequently accompanies the first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather.
Oh,
It's kind of nice.
that's actually
pleasant.
romantic.
Great company name as well.
He walked outside after the storm and the petrichor lifted his spirits.
I like that one.
That's kind of.
I
I'm
like that.
not going to use it, but I like it.
I also
Why
like
wouldn't you?
dewdrops from rain, like all that's kind of poetic. So petrichor is a little bit harsh, even though the thought of what it means is beautiful.
The word sounds harsh to you.
It does. That doesn't sound romantic enough.
A lot of consonants.
Ooh, the petrichor is nice outside. Would you like to go walk around in it for a while?
That sounds terrifying.
It does, doesn't it? Another word that they're asking people to use so that it doesn't go as extinct is pettifogger.
Has the word petty in it.
Isn't fogging a thing? Or is that frogging? Fogging. Something there is a thing.
Like they were trying to figure out what it is.
A pettifogger is an inferior legal practitioner, especially one who deals in petty cases or has dubious practices. As in, he started with his dreams of being a Supreme Court justice, but in practice, he was just another ambulance-chasing pettifogger.
You pocky pettifogger.
Ooh, you used two together. That's bonus points, and that also sounded really good. Like that sound. If you call someone a pettifogger today, they're not going to know what hit them.
It's like a fancy way of being like, you loser.
Pretty much, yeah. Another word that they're asking people to use so that it doesn't go extinct: rawgabbit. RAWGABBIT.
What does this mean?
Rawgabbit?
A rawgabbit.
You don't know?
Never mind.
Is a person who speaks confidently but ignorantly.
Not what I thought whatsoever.
As in, my social media is filled with rawgabbits trying to say that they know everything about how to run the country.
Yeah, that's funny.
A group of high school students started a project to research a string of unsolved murders.
There is no profile of this killer except for the ones the students created.
What if this guy's still alive? Like, what if he comes after us?
Once you start getting a few tips or a few leads or a few identifications, then the cold case isn't so cold anymore.
This is Murder 101. Listen to Murder 101 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Discover the heartwarming and hilarious world of sibling connections on Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson. Dive into family tales, explore the human mind, and laugh with guests like Joel and Benji Madden. It's more than a podcast, it's a celebration of the ties that bind us.
And it's fun because we've decided to open it up to really like all kinds of different siblings. And it's going to be an awesome season.
Listen to Sibling Revelry with Kate Hudson and Oliver Hudson on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-rag flap, you know what I mean? The plantain supernova, you feel me? The God himself, your favorite Dominican uncle. And I'm back! The greatest blog of all time, Victory Light, is now the greatest podcast of all time. And I got some friends with me. Victory Light is a fountain, so get your cup ready, because it's about to runneth over. You can listen to Victory Light on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts at.